Hello, this is Master Hughes, and I'd gotten home, been on the road all day, and I went to tubitv.com to watch a movie. I like tubitv, and they had a new Bigfoot movie on there. Excuse me, Creature from Big Muddy, and I've got two movies up there right now on Tubi TV2, along with Bigfoot and the Kimishu Beast Expedition. Now, my Kimishu Beast Expedition is sort of a documentary movie style, and it's real. And so the movie Creature from Big Muddy, or Creature from Big Muddy, Creature from Big Muddy. Let me get this right. It was interesting. I thought I'll watch that. So I watched Creature from Big Muddy, and it was a little similar to the style I did the Kimishu Beast movie in, except this is more narrated than mine was. And this one had other witnesses in it where mine didn't. It was an actual on-the-ground search. And so I watched it because that interests me. And watched the whole movie. And the thing that I got out of the movie, and it was about a Bigfoot. It's about a Bigfoot type creature up in Illinois, I believe. And the thing I got from it, even though it's a documentary style, it was quite a bit different from mine, but what made the movie is the people they interviewed, or the documentary, whatever you want to call it. It was the people they interviewed, and that caught my attention because my movie, the Kimishu Beast Expedition, is based on reality, and Creature from the Big Muddy, it's based on witness statements of people who have seen it, and a couple other witnesses. And the thing that got me going about Creature from Big Muddy was the witnesses. The witnesses were very sincere. I say almost all of them. They were very sincere. They came across well. It was done well. And it was very, very interesting. That's what got me. You know, usually they're putting out a lot of documentaries where it's obvious that the people in the documentary are totally fake. But in Creature from Big Muddy, I believe they were legitimate witnesses. They came across so well. They were so confident in speaking. I believe they were legitimate witnesses. Or they saw something. And so it's based in the woods, is the background, but it's narrated in witness interviews there in the woods, a lot of them. And so because I had done the Kimishu Beast Expedition, which was real too, it drew my attention. And I actually was listening to the witnesses, and I could see their sincerity about what they're saying. I think most of them very sincere. I think most of them probably did see something, but they made the documentary. It really made the documentary. And so not only was it set in an interesting setting, the witnesses were very, very interesting, and it came across as being very honest. And so usually when I see these documentaries, they've got a couple of guys that are faking it. You can tell they're lying. But it wasn't that case in Creature from Big Muddy. It was very legitimate. It came across that they honestly had seen it. It was very, very interesting the way they had done it in the background setting. So it really, after listening to them, made you believe that there is something there that is going on. And the film's worth watching. I will tell you the film's worth watching. It's on Tubi TV. Like I said, it's on Tubi TV with my movies, The Kimishu Beast Expedition, which is also a real movie. It's based on reality. And then along with Bigfoot, which is a fun movie. It's a creative movie, but they're on tubitv with my movies right now. That's how I found it, because I hadn't heard anything about it. But I can tell you this, I enjoyed watching it. I think the witnesses made the whole story. It really, really, really came across not as an old cheap documentary interview. It came across more as a story, because they let the guys or the witnesses tell their story, and it really came across as a story. And that's partly what made it so interesting, that I watched the whole thing through. And so, while there's quite a bit of difference from my movie, The Can't Beat Your Beast Expedition, which is reality too, they actually carried it off and made the story come across in this film. So what I'll say is, if you are going to watch my movies, The Can't Beat Your Beast and Along with Bigfoot on tubitv, you need to watch Creature from Big Muddy 2. I think you'll enjoy it. I really do think if you're a Bigfoot lover and you like that kind of stuff, you will enjoy Creature from Big Muddy. And I've got their artwork here. I'm putting the artwork up here. You've seen their artwork here, and with my artwork for Can't Beat Your Beast and Along with Bigfoot. And I'm just waiting right now. Again, my other movie, Mountain Stalker, is going out, but it hadn't got up on Tubi yet. So anyway, Creature from Big Muddy, I give it a good mark. Interesting, comes across as being real. The story was good, and the witnesses were good, and so it really made it interesting. So this is Master Hughes. Check out Creature from Big Muddy on tubitv.com. Bye-bye.